Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coach Carter here, owner of Full Body Optimization. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all a quick and cheap grocery haul that I did at Kroger. Everything here was $60 or less. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, I want to preface this video with 3 key things to keep in mind while you're shopping at the grocery store. Number 1, always shop in the perimeter of the grocery store. This is going to be where your meat, dairy, eggs, fruits, vegetables, all of those healthy items that are going to be cheaper and friendlier on the budget. Number 2, always shop for store brand items whenever you can. So for example, in this grocery haul, I got a few of Kroger brand items, and those are always cheaper than the name brand stuff. And number 3, always have a list in mind whenever you're going to the grocery store. This is going to save you time, energy, and just not wasting any money, because you know exactly what you want to get and you know exactly how much it's going to cost. So all right, let's go ahead and get into everything. All right, so first up, I'm going to be showing you all the carb sources that I got in this grocery haul. So first up, we have bananas. I got 7 of these. These are great for breakfast. They're great for post-workout to get some quick carbs in your system so that they digest very quickly. And I just like bananas in general. They're one of my favorite go-to fruits. Next, I got some Gala apples. You see that I got the Simple Truth brand, which is the Kroger brand, which is where I got all these groceries. And like I talked about earlier, the store brand is always going to be cheaper than other brands. And apples are a go-to for me because they have some fiber in them and they taste good. And the last fruit I got is blueberries. You can put blueberries in yogurt, you can have them by itself. They have a lot of antioxidants in them, and they're just a great fruit in general. Now, aside from the fruits, some of the carbs that I got is a big bag of gold potatoes. I love potatoes because you can air fry them, you can bake them, you can chop them up, you can have them full. You can do a lot of different things with potatoes, and that's why they're one of my go-tos whenever I go to the grocery store. They have fiber, and they keep you full. And then the next carb source that I got is rice. The reason why I got this instant rice is because it can be microwavable, it can be put on the stove, and I got the Kroger brand because, again, this is going to be the most cost effective. All those other brands, name brands like Minute Rice, Uncle Ben's, like those type of rices, they cost a little bit extra. So I went with the Kroger brand because the goal of this was to save some money. Now that's like the simple carbs. So now let's get into more of like the fibrous type of carbs. So what I got for that is I got a big bag of broccoli florets, and I like to cook these on the stove with some butter or some olive oil or something like that and pair them with my meals, because I try to have vegetables at least 2 or 3 times a day, because this is not only going to get some fiber in your diet, but it's also going to get some vitamins and minerals so that you feel better, have more energy, and sleep better and all that type of stuff. So broccoli is always a go-to for me. And then lastly, for my carb sources, I got some zucchini squash and I got some yellow squash. Now, you can do pretty much any vegetables you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be squash, but I love zucchini squash and I love yellow squash, and they're a staple in my diet because, you know, if you enjoy eating something, you're probably going to eat it more consistently, right? So that's why I always put things in there that I like to eat. So those are all the carb sources that I got. Next, let's get into the protein sources that I purchased at the grocery store on this grocery room. So first up is chicken thighs. Now, whenever it comes to chicken, people love getting chicken breasts, people love getting tenders, things like that. But chicken thighs are great because they are always cheaper. People don't purchase them as much, and that's why they don't cost as much. These are bone in and they have the skin on them, and the skin is great on meat because it has a lot of flavor and it also has more fat, which is good fat for your body. So I like to throw in chicken thighs here and there. The next protein source that I got is some natural ground beef. I got the 91.9, so it's a little less on the fat end of things. And this is a great protein source because it has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it. People think that red meat's bad for you, but there have been a lot of studies on it, and red meat is great for you. It has zinc, it has selenium, it has vitamin B in it, it has iron, creatine, the list just goes on and on. So if you can get red meat and you feel good eating it, definitely pick it up and put it into those protein options whenever you go to the grocery store. Third for my protein sources, I got some Greek yogurt, vanilla, because nobody wants that non-fat, non-flavored stuff. That stuff tastes like sour cream, okay? Nobody wants that. So this is great because this has 13 grams of protein per serving, and there's 5 servings in this container. Again, I got the Simple Truth brand because it's gonna save you more money, because those name brands out there cost a little bit extra. So, lastly, for the protein sources, I got some eggs. Now, I know there's been a lot of stuff going around with the egg prices increasing, but these eggs were only about $4 and for 12. So I like to have eggs in my diet. They're a staple for breakfast for me. I like to have them scrambled. I like to have them fried. I like to put them in sometimes with my lunch and dinner whenever I'm making like stir fries and stuff like that. So this is a great source. So for fats that I got some of this cheese that I will sprinkle in on my vegetables and my meat and with my rice and stuff like that to add some extra flavor, and it gives you some good fats in there. But also eggs double up as a protein and fat source. They have a lot of different vitamins and minerals in them, like choline and things like that, which is great for your brain, and that's why these are always a staple. Also, of course, fat sources are gonna double up with the ground beef, and they're gonna double up with the chicken thighs. And fats are great to have in your diet. People say, fat causes high cholesterol, high triglycerides, but if you keep them at a moderate amount, which I know a lot of people don't like to do, it's actually very good for your blood markers, and it actually helps them be in a healthy range. So that was my grocery haul. All of this was $55.93, and it only took me about 30 minutes or so to get all of these items. So I hope you all had a great day, and I hope you all got something out of this. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.